Hey YouTube, what's happening? It's KYP561. I'm coming in tonight to talk to you about what I just saw on the most recent episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. First, I want to go ahead and start this out by saying I hope everyone has enjoyed their Memorial Day today, or whatever festivities y'all participated in over the weekend. I myself, I had a pretty good weekend. Let me see. Friday I was off. Saturday I was off. Saturday night I went and saw R. Kelly in concert. He was here in Miami, and I enjoyed myself. I had a really good time. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. R. Kelly is fine. Okay, I kind of be on the fence with him because the shit with him pissing on the child, or him supposedly liking young girls. I don't know. I try not to get involved in shit like that, and hopefully, because there is an issue there. But hopefully, he didn't got that taken care of, whatever. But let me tell y'all something, bitch. That R. Kelly is fine, honey. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, how you feel about him, whatever. That bitch look good. TV does absolutely nothing for R. Kelly. See that motherfucker in person? Honey. Child, please. Anyway, off of that, Sunday was a little chill day for me. Today I did work half a day or whatever, and I've been home ever since. I've been trying not to drink nothing too heavy because Sunday I had a slight hangover, which it's been a long time since I had a hangover, but whatever. So today I've been kind of chilling out. I just had me a couple of glasses of wine today, so it's kind of chill day for me because it's back to reality. I get back into the swing of things in the workplace starting tomorrow. So anyway, let me go ahead and get into this review. They started it out with some fuck shit that they could have completely did without. That was like 15 minutes of motherfucker for what? Basically, you got Jessica Dime coming in looking like a goddamn fool. Okay, I don't know. She said she had on her nice outfit, honey, thinking that Scrappy was going to take her out on a nice date. Well, if that's your nice outfit, child, okay, do what you do. But Scrappy apparently stood her up. He didn't show up. Somebody had her ass to come down there to the Cascade skating ring, and I don't know if that's what the date was supposed to be, or I don't even know. All we know is Jock ass shows up, okay, and he basically tell her some shit, jumped off with Scrappy and Bambi, and Scrappy wasn't gonna be able to make it, so he basically came in as his fill-in. Now, Jock did say that he feels like Scrap is a little in over his head dealing with Jessica or whatever. So they do that little bit of exchange, and of course Jessica's still telling that bullshit ass story about how Bambi was mad with her because she just so happened to mention that Scrappy was FaceTiming and texting her or whatever. Which, whatever, child, that's your story and you sticking to it. Now they gonna do what you do. Is that a mosquito? Because that motherfucker is big. It's like a big ass mosquito in here, and I don't understand where it came from because I ain't been out the door since I've been home earlier today. But anyway, child, on from there, I'm going to try and work around as long as that bitch don't get on me because that motherfucker is big, okay? So anyway, on from that, like I said, that was like some shit that was really not needed, okay? So, let me see. Where we go from that? Okay, Stevie. We jump into Stevie. Apparently, he's going into a partnership with a hookah bar with somebody. So they were, I guess, interviewing waitresses or whatever. So Tommy shows up. Tommy said that she want to holler at Stevie about some business. Okay, so Stevie looking around like, I don't know what the fuck type of business this motherfucker could be possibly want to talk to me about. But, I'm willing to go ahead and listen to, see what she got going on. So she comes in there, talking about she's a model and she's a rapper and she's looking for some management or whatever, and she wants Stevie J to manage her. So, of course, like many young women of today, they trying to use what they got to get what they want, child. So apparently your talent ain't enough, okay? Because you got to get up and you got to, jack your pants up in your ass, and you got to turn, just doing a whole bunch of slut bucket shit, I'm like, whatever, child. So Stevie say he's willing to, give it a shot. When he comes back from working with Faith Evans, he gonna sit down with Tommy and see what she got going on, and see how they can make some money together. Stevie, you still wallowing around, wallowing around in the gutter, child. I thought you was back on with Diddy. So what's the problem? Like, why is you, scraping for cash? I don't know, but we're gonna get on that a little bit later as well. Let me see. Yeah, so Tommy is talking her bullshit or whatever, talking about she willing to do whatever it takes. What it is sound like to me, ho, is you fishing for a seat on the bus. Okay. And keep fucking around. So then we go over here to Carly Red and Scrap. Apparently they done been laid up in the hotel fucking for the last 3 days. Okay, and she's talking about, I like driving your car and this and that. Y'all know if that's Scrap's car, me and Scrap got the same damn car. His shit white and my shit gray. But yeah, child. I was like, oh, okay, and I guess, does that make me a boss? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I was like, hell no, man, this thing got the same car. Whatever, child. Anyway, so Carly is talking about, how she really likes him, and she don't know how she's gonna break it to life, and so he was like, what you gotta break to him or whatever, and she was like, that I'm really liking you and this and that. Okay, so let's just say, because we know that Love and Hip Hop is full of shit, okay, but let's just go ahead and roll with this like this shit's really going on. So you finna put your relationship, you finna end the relationship. I don't even know if I really want to call that a relationship, because I've been telling y'all that's some bullshit from the beginning, but we're gonna roll with it. So you're getting ready to end your relationship to go be with a nigga just because he laid it down good over the weekend. I'm lost, but you see the hoes do shit like that. So, I'm not really surprised. I'm just a little lost because Carly, you is an old bitch, so you should know better. But anyway, so he went ahead and came clean with her, told her, listen, I'm going to go ahead and keep it real with you. I got some legal issues and I'm going to have to go lay down. I got a 5-year sentence or whatever, but, I'm trying to get with a lawyer so I can get out a little bit sooner, blah, 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 blah. Child. Why Carly Red act like her and this nigga done been fucking around for a little minute? I said, I know this hoe ain't finna sit over here and act like she finna start crying. Oh my God, Carly, I can't. Seems like you just fall for every nigga that you lay up with. First of all, bitch, you need to tell Mona she need to get your ass another, like, try and flip your character or something like that, cause bitch, ever since you made your first appearance on Love and Hip Hop, you done been with a different nigga every motherfucking season, bitch. Okay, so I'm gonna need your ass to get it together. Okay, pick a nigga and stick with it. Okay, and pick a nigga that's believable, cause I'm not really here for you in this like Jennings shit. Okay, I'm not here for that. Okay, so anyway, child, you just so stupid asshole. But anyway, then now we got Jocelyn meeting up with Old Face Dawn. Now Old Face Dawn didn't look really that old face tonight. She must have switched up her makeup line or something, like used a different company or something. I don't know. But she didn't look as old in the face as she normally does. I ain't care for that hair, but whatever, child. Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. So anyway, she brings up the shit about Jocelyn supposedly bleaching Stevie's clothes, which we heard about that a couple of months ago. Jocelyn denies it, but we know that Jocelyn is a liar. Jocelyn will look you in your face and tell you a motherfucking lie. Because just like she said that she wasn't threatening Carly with blackmail. We know they lie about their marriage shit. Speaking of that, if y'all want a bitch to believe that y'all married, Jocelyn, bitch, you be doing too much. Because you be the main one talking about my husband, my husband, my husband. I don't think I ever heard Stevie refer to you as his wife. He just always call your name. But you always talk about my husband, my husband, my husband. But then you always be on this get back shit. Like, oh, I'm going to make this nigga squirm. Oh, this nigga, he going to be done by the time I'm through with him, whatever, whatever. Who the fuck does that to their husband? So, if y'all want this shit to be believable, bitch, you need to fall back a little bit on this get back shit that you got going on. So, anyway, she said she found her contract, child. Finally found the damn contract. And according to her, the damn contract done expired. So, she claimed that she's her own boss now. And this and that and that and the other. Whatever. You got Ernest with his ugly ass shirt on. He's saying that him and Mama G ain't really been gelling, because he's not able to do what she needs him to do financially. But I've already explained to y'all, Mama D, I don't know what you thought was going to happen once y'all got married. If this nigga wasn't doing it before you got married, what the fuck made you think some shit was gonna just automatically change? I don't know. So anyway, he talking about, you know, a man needs a woman to lift him up and this and that. Okay, first of all, I don't like no pity party ass nigga. And if you sitting around moping because your life ain't right, it ain't a motherfucking thing that I could say to you to make you get a pep in your step and do better about yourself, okay? Just for the simple fact, in my opinion, just for the simple fact of you being a man, you need to be your own motherfucking motivation. Especially when you talking about you want to marry a bitch. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you want to marry me for if you can't provide for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? You know, I do believe that a woman should support her man, but lift him up, I got a problem with that wording. I don't, you know, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but when a nigga say some shit to me like, oh, I need a woman to lift me up, that means to me that you old pity party ass nigga that's sitting around moping and feeling sorry for yourself, and you need words of encouragement from me to put a pep in your step for you to do better with your motherfucking life. And bitch, I ain't got time for that, okay? Because I'm trying to motivate my motherfucking self, bitch. I can't motivate me and you. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck I'm gonna turn to when I need motivation? You know what I'm saying? So miss me with that shit. That's that, to me, that's that jailhouse talk. And I don't know how to interpret that well. So Ernest, you know, I already know what type of nigga you is anyway, but I don't fault you for that. I fault Mama D for it because she married your ass knowing what type of nigga you is. So now you want to sit back and fucking complain about it. Don't fucking complain about it, because bitch, you got what you wanted. You wanted to be married, so you're married. Case closed, you know, in my opinion. So he ends up meeting with Charlene, Rashida's mama. Now, I don't know where they going with that, but if they going where I think they going, y'all doing too much. Okay, so anyway, he sits down with Charlene and he tells Charlene, you know, that Mama D ain't always been crazy. You know, he said that she is bipolar and that she is an alcoholic, but he said that she does take her medication. But bitch, you taking your medication, but you drinking behind it. So, you know, he explained to Charlene that Mama D ain't always been crazy. She actually used to be a nurse. He said that she had a promising nursing career, but she was in a car accident, and she had to have some surgeries, and pretty much she became dependent on the pain medication, which, you know, that's not unheard of. I know plenty of motherfuckers that become dependent on that shit, you know, and it's fucked up, but it does happen. So I guess in the midst of that is when she met him, and he was out there in the streets or whatever. So I guess from what I got from it, from what he said, from what I understand, is that when they met, he was in the streets, and she had access to all of these drugs and stuff by her being in the medical field. And he basically, you know, got her to start supplying his drugs, I guess, for himself and for him to sell or whatever the case may be. And that's how she lost her, you know, her medical career or whatever. That's what I'm getting out of it, okay? So then after that, she started selling drugs and she became a pimp, supposedly doing what she had to do to take care of her kids. There we go with that shit again. I just did a video on this shit. Motherfuckers doing illegal shit and trying to justify it by saying, oh, I had to make sure my kids eat. Okay, well, you ain't no nurse no more. But bitch, it's plenty of Burger Kings, McDonald's, Wendy's, Popeyes, KFC, you know what I'm saying? Telemarketing, secretary. It's all type of motherfucking jobs out there. How the fuck you ended up going from being a nurse to being a goddamn pimp? Like, how'd that happen? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck did that happen? Whatever, it happened. So Charlene says, okay, now I kind of get a better understanding, you know, as to why this motherfucker is the way that she is. You know, she was like, I kind of figured that she had a story behind her, but I didn't know, you know, the depth of the story or whatever. So I guess. So now we got Tommy Child. She's showing up at Scrap's office. You know, they still trying to sell me on the fact that this is a loft, but whatever. All right, so apparently she had Scrap's car to go run some errands. And while she in the car, she found the receipt for where Carly, old thirst bucket ass, paid for the motherfucking hotel. So you a dumb bitch / sugar mama / slut bucket whore. I'm just saying, that fucking Carly irked my goddamn nerves tonight, okay? So I ain't got no love for this bitch tonight, okay? So anyway, Carly finds the receipt. She's livid. She go in the house. She confronting Scrap. Scrap doing the typical nigga shit, dancing around the question, you know, tootsie rolling and pussy popping around the question, you know, answering questions with questions, and you know, you know that typical nigga type shit, all right? So he doing that song and dance. So you know, she go to talking her shit. She trying to fight. You know, he had done picked her ass up and slammed her down. Now I don't get ass kicker from Scrap. Just for the simple fact, he did scoop her ass up, but he was just basically holding her down. I don't think he was like, you know, about to choke her out, no shit like that. But once again, you know, you ladies, y'all motherfuckers gotta stop putting y'all hands on these niggas and then want to look crazy and cross-eyed when he come cross your ass one time. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that. I've been in a situation to where I've been mad and I done socked the bitch in the face. This is in my former life, child. I would never do that shit now. And to this day, every time I see that nigga, he always be like, man, you remember you punched me in my shit? Man, you... Matter of fact, I saw that nigga 2 times in his face. Oh my God. Oh Jesus, child, if I could tell y'all some of the stories from back in my day, Lord have mercy. But anyway, you know, you gotta stop that shit because every man don't know how to restrain himself. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, she asked him, you know, is you fucking this bitch or whatever? And he says no. So then he says, you know, my mama always taught me you lie to the people that you care about. Now, you know, I kind of get it, but bitch, you just lying. You know, if this was any other situation, I could probably understand that, but bitch, you just lying, okay? It ain't got shit to do with you lying to the motherfuckers you care about because you trying to spare their feelings and all that bullshit. Bitch, you just lying, okay? Because you still trying to fuck over here and you still trying to fuck over there. You know what I'm saying? So you just trying to find your lane and just stay in it. You know what I'm saying? So miss me with that bullshit, Scrap. So anyway, so security comes in or whatever, and then, you know, she go to talking about, you know, I got shit going on that you don't know nothing about, and I'm dealing with your uncle, and you know, you basically insinuated to him that her and Stevie gonna be fucking, and any other of your homeboys that you know that I know is in your crew, I'm gonna fuck them too, blah blah blah. So now you done talked all this hot boy, okay? You done popped all this shit, all right? When this nigga flip the script on your ass and say, okay, well, in the meantime, you can get the fuck out of here, but I make sure that I have a list for you with all their names and phone numbers on it, so you can go ahead and get started on that. You know what I'm saying? This hoe ain't like that shit, boy. She ain't like that shit. This motherfucker sits down and start doing that crying bullshit again, and he was basically like, man, get the fuck out of here with that. So now you the motherfucking victim. This hoe talking about, I am the victim. You know, you hoes is just a glutton for punishment. Nigga got one time to fuck me over. One good time to fuck me over. And it gotta be a pretty good fuck over. And bitch, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna keep fucking coming back for the same shit over and over again. Like, you know, well, who for what? You know? So he basically tell her, man, fuck all that shit. You can get the fuck up out of here because, you know, you always on some bullshit, you know, for the last couple times or whatever. And it always been some bullshit. I'm through with this shit. Fuck that. So she going on and on. He finally went on ahead and gave it to her. He gave her the infamous fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, on the last season of Love and Hip Hop ATL, you know, you can't keep coming at these niggas crazy, you know, but for so long before they basically give your ass the business. And I guess Scrap say, I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers swinging on me, you know, thinking y'all just finna be coming over here talking all crazy to me. Yeah, nah, true enough, I might not beat your ass, but I ain't finna, you know, keep letting y'all just do what the fuck y'all want to do to me. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I ain't really mad about that shit. You know, because these hoes ain't doing nothing but what these niggas letting them do. Tommy letting that nigga run her back and forth. Carly, bitch, you doing the same thing. And ho, you getting exactly what you asked for because, bitch, you wanted to be a part of this shit. So, that was that. Let me see. Okay, I'm moving along pretty fast. I'm only at 19 minutes. I think I'm almost done. Okay, let me see. Mama D and Ernest, they go to counseling. She calls him, Ernest called Mama D down to the church or whatever to have counseling with the pastor. You know, and he basically is explaining to the pastor what the situation is in the house. Mama D basically saying, bitch, you know I'm going to get you for this shit. You coming over here trying to air out my dirty laundry, and bitch, I'm not here for it, okay? But she did agree to work on their relationship to make things better. whatever the case may be. I guess every bitch out here is a boss bitch, huh? What's the criteria for being a boss bitch? Cause I don't understand. Cause you got Jessica saying she a boss, you got Mama D saying she a boss, Rashida say she a boss, Carly say she a boss, Tommy say she a boss. Every motherfucking body is a boss. So what's the criteria for being a boss? Like, what qualifies you to be able to call yourself a boss? You know, cause y'all hoes ain't doing no boss shit to me. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't. I mean, but whatever, Chad. So, yeah, and you know, back to Mama D. You know, she talking about she the queen and she the boss and this, that. Bitch, really, what is you the boss of? So Ernest was talking about how he's not financially set to support Mama D's lifestyle because everything she do got a big price tag attached to it. Now, bitch, what the fuck is what you do that's so goddamn grand and big? Cause so I seen your bedroom, okay? I seen that old ass dresser and them old tight ass sheets that y'all got. And bitch, let me find out that bed had box spring and a goddamn bed rails. Okay, let me find out, y'all old school like that. Child, please, y'all bitches be killing me with all this grandstanding, child, and knowing y'all asses got more goddamn mug shots than a motherfucking little bit, and it be like for ratchet shit, you know, stealing and fraud and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So get the fuck out of here. Y'all motherfuckers ain't no more than goddamn boss than whoever. Anyway, y'all, let me see. Where else I want to go there? Okay, yeah, so they say they're gonna make it work. Blah blah blah. Okay, so Carly and Scrap, they meeting up, child. I guess they going on a date, child. So, you know, Scrap, he telling Carly the shit that jumped off with him and Tommy. So Carly gonna have the nerve to say, talking about, I feel like you using me as a pawn in your love triangle. Oh, you wanted to be in the middle of that shit. You wanted to be in the middle of that shit. You had front row seats as to what was going on with the two bitches that he was already fucking with, and you just took it upon yourself to insert yourself into the bullshit. So, bitch, he ain't pursue you, ho. You came to him with that shit. So the fuck you talking about? They got nerve. I ain't like you motherfucking insulted because he asked your ass, did you plant that goddamn receipt in that damn car? Which I wouldn't be surprised if you did, because that is the type of bitch that you are. But you talking about he don't know that my game is better than that and this and that and blah blah, and why was she in his car and this and that? She in his car because they still fucking, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you talking about, oh, I'm trusting your word and this and that. Oh, you be digging and snooping for every motherfucking thing else. Why the fuck you ain't dig and snoop to confirm whether or not him and Tommy was still fucking around? You ain't snoop, ho, because you ain't give a fuck if they was still fucking around. Oh, bitch. Oh, my goddamn nerves. Let me see. What the fuck else happened on this damn show? Child, now we got Mimi meeting up with Jocelyn. Now, y'all, see, this is what's finna take me off. I'm on schedule right now, okay? But see, this is just some shit that I don't understand. Mimi, I can understand if you ain't got no type of animosity towards Jocelyn anymore, if you have moved on from Stevie and you are over how shit went down between y'all three. Okay, that's fine. I get that. Okay, but you can't keep dwelling on some shit, especially if you and this nigga ain't, if your feelings for him is completely gone, which I don't think that they are. However, like I said, bitch, there will never be a time that the side bitch that's now the new bitch and even supposedly married this motherfucker after I had been with his ass for almost 15 motherfucking years and we never end up getting married, but you done went and married this hoe over here. But now y'all bitches having problems and you think you finna come over here and I'm finna be your shoulder to cry on? Fuck you, bitch. You get every motherfucking thing that nigga get your ass motherfucking deserve it. So anyway, Jocelyn over here talking about she done found out that Stevie got another baby. Mimi, what the fuck do you care if this nigga got another baby or not? Why? Why you care? Okay? That ain't got shit to do with you. I mean, or are you just upset because now Eva ain't gonna be the baby anymore? I mean, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But once again, you inserting yourself in some shit that ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with you. So then Jocelyn sits over here and she starts crying and talking about she can't believe it. Oh, why you can't believe it? I don't know how many times I gotta tell you motherfuckers, the same way you get that nigga, that's the same way you gonna lose his ass. The same motherfucking way. So you actually thought that you was gonna lie and cheat with this man, knowing that he had a woman, Okay, you was cool with sneaking around in the line and the this and that, and then you finally got him, and now you got the nerve to be upset and crying because he supposedly got a baby, maybe two. Fuck that, bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck if he had the bitch living in the house with y'all asses. I wouldn't give a fuck because that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. So now Mimi talking about he can't stay with her, and they're gonna have to have a conversation for what? Huh? What the fuck does that got to do with you? So anyway, Jocelyn going on and on talking about whoever this baby mama is. Stevie supposedly paying child support for the child, and talking about how Stevie ain't got no money and she got to lend Stevie hundreds of thousands of dollars. Jocelyn, where the fuck you getting hundreds of thousands of dollars from? What the fuck do you do that you got hundreds of thousands of dollars to give to a bitch? I need to understand. Y'all bitches. So anyway, child, they go through all of that. Mimi talking about she sympathizes with Jocelyn because she's been in Jocelyn's shoes. Yeah, bitch, you have been in Jocelyn's shoes because of motherfucking Jocelyn. All the more reason why you shouldn't give a fuck. I mean, I know I wouldn't, because me personally, I probably would have bust out laughing in that whole face. No, I wouldn't have bust out laughing in her face because we would have never been having that conversation. So it wouldn't even got to that point to where I would have an opportunity to laugh because we wouldn't even been talking about that shit, okay? So, that was that. Now you got Carly Red at her radio show. She just finished up, taping or whatever. She goes down in the kitchen to get her something to drink, and Tommy done pulled up on her ass. So, Tommy was like, what's up, bitch? What's going on? Carly trying to keep cool, but I know that whole heart was about to jump out her motherfucking chest. That whole probably looking around to make sure security, was at their station. You know what I'm saying? So, old girl just pretty much got right to the point. Bitch, I seen a receipt in Scrap's car. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Carly trying to play dumb. But then she get in her confessional talking about, yeah, I could have said, I'm fucking him and this and that. But then I thought, why do that? He's not even claiming this hoe. You know why you said why do that? Because you ain't want Tommy to come across that table like she almost did on your ass. Carly, don't pull it, bitch. Don't pull it. So anyway, they exchanging their words and this and that and the other. Once Carly realizes that, okay, bitch, security is in check, but that hoe made sure she stayed on the other side of that table. But when Tommy got ready to come across that hoe, y'all saw Carly ass kind of like skedaddle, like, bitch, save me some goddamn body, and then once they surrounded her, oh, now you popping that shit. Now, bitch, what you gonna do when the motherfucking camera start rolling and security done went home for the motherfucking night and Tommy pull up on your ass? Now, this is all just for the sake of this being real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, Carly, bitch, I don't know, maybe that's how y'all roll in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But, round my way, bitch would have been done got your ass. You know what I'm saying? Bitch would have been done got your ass. And then you had the nerve to sit here and call Tommy a whore. Really? We don't know, for the show. We don't know if Tommy fucking with nobody but Scrap. But bitch, like I said, you done been on this shit since the beginning. And bitch, we done seen a plethora of niggas come through your shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand where y'all hoes think y'all can get off at with calling each other whores like this. Like, so bitch, if Tommy's a whore, then Carly, what you is? I don't know. I don't know, child. Is that it, bitch? Is that all that happened? Oh, yeah. Bitch, that's all that happened. Child, please. I guess, honey, I don't know. Let me tell you. Like I said, this show is scraping the bottom of the barrel to me. I don't know. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing because, the men, they ain't really showing them no type of light. They ain't doing shit that we really don't expect for men to be doing. And actually, they're doing more. Like, we see them spending time with their kids. We see them hanging out, as homeboys as well. But, they doing shit like paintballing. You know what I'm saying? Scrap and Kurt, they had their little beef or whatever, but they squashed their shit. But then you got these hoes running around chasing these niggas, flopping on other niggas, stabbing each other in the back, just all kind of old fuck shit. Like, I don't understand how this is okay, Oh, Lord have mercy, y'all. I ain't with it. Black Ink is on in the back now, so I'm gonna go in here and watch that. Thank y'all for clicking on the video. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. It is what it is, y'all. Till next time, peace out.